Hi everybody, Charlie Velasquez here for Tifro and Rugby in Florida. I'm here with Dennis Frisch, a little bit of a legend around here. Let me tell you this, I started like in rugby here in 2009, and you know, I remember just a few people that were always there, and you were like one thing, you came to Boca, Dennis was here. So you started what, like 100 years ago?
100 years ago. Yeah, no, I started playing in 1973 in college. I moved back to Boca. I went to high school here, but started back here playing in 1983. So yeah, I've been 40 years with Boca, and it's been a journey. It's been a great time.
Oh, just let me check if I'm recording, because yes, I just hate when I'm not recording. You know, always with Boca.
Always with Boca,
So
and then you know, various old boy, Florida-based old boy teams.
Yeah, of course,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
So did you get to play in those times when I think Boca was Division I at some point?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, but mostly, honestly, at that point, not too much. I was mostly a B team guy and fill in if somebody was hurt on A. But I never was the best player. There were always players way better than me, but I don't think there was anybody with more heart than me. And people got to remember that you can be a valuable part of a team by being a good team player, but also being a good team administrator, showing up, welcoming new players, welcoming guests.
It makes a difference.
So it makes a difference. A good club is deep in players and deep in supporters.
Oh, exactly. I would say a successful club, if it is successful because it has that type of thing behind it.
I agree with you
right?
100%.
And we don't see enough of that, I think.
No, we don't. And we see in Florida, you know, Florida's gone through a lot of ups and downs with rugby, and we see what teams have gone up and gone down, and some that we worried were going to go that were here forever. But they come back, and that's what's good. You know, I wish we still had enough depth on teams to have routine B matches, because
or C matches,
even C matches. but to get the people who practice all week,
yeah,
they just want to get sweaty. They want to play a little bit.
Tell me a little bit about rugby in the 70s.
Rugby in the 70s, when we started, well, rugby started in Florida in '69.
Oh, okay.
And there were two teams, Miami and University of Florida. And I started in '73, and then Orlando came in, and a few other teams along the way. Boca started in '76. But it was,
you would play each other all season long.
Sometimes you would come down on a weekend and play a match on Friday night and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday before you drove back to Gainesville, just so you could play. Yeah. We played a lot of Navy ships back then.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of touring sides. Spring break used to be huge. Yeah. And for a while, spring break, training on Tuesday was a rugby match against one college. Training on Thursday was a rugby match against another college. And then you played your league games on Saturday. So there was a lot of time. And so it's fun. And the best part is a lot of those players are here today.
Oh, yeah. So there's a
so it's pretty cool to see a bunch of people come out. I'm very honored and very touched with the turnout today.
Well, you definitely deserve it, and
well,
I have to say, yeah, it was really awesome. A lot of people. You had a great game, a fun game.
Well, I had a fun game.
You scored.
I was very slow, and
you converted a try. You made a conversion. So I mean, for a retirement game,
and they put me at hooker just because they didn't know where to put me. But it was fun, and I want to thank you for what you've done since you got here. You know, your photos, your video, all this stuff. You've made a big difference.
Thank you.
You know, I look forward to seeing all the stuff when it comes out each week, and the sideline whisperer and all that stuff.
That's not me. That's not
I
me.
know it's not you, but it comes out under Rugby in Florida. So, but it is. I think it really has helped rugby in general in the state of Florida.
Of course, you're not going anywhere. But what would you say today that it was your like retirement game? What did rugby give you throughout all these years? Which you would tell somebody, hey, come to rugby, even as a player, a coach, as an assistant, as support or whatever.
It's given me so many friends beyond count, beyond measure, friends all over the country, friends all over the world. And for 50 years, one of my identities was I was a lover of rugby and I played rugby. and now I'm going to have to only say one of those. I still love it, but I won't be able to play it anymore. Get a new knee on May 22nd. Okay. Get the other new knee next year. And
well, maybe when you have 2 new knees, you know.
Yeah, maybe. Never say never.
Hey, Dennis, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Charlie.
And you definitely were, you know, you deserve
it was
this.
Fun. Thank you.
And I'll see you around, of course.
I look
You're
forward
not going
to it.
anywhere.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
And thank you for this gentleman for holding your beer. Okay.
Doc, just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the time and effort you've spent dealing with rugby, dealing with the medical community. You've been a humanitarian for us all and a mentor on and off the field. Appreciate everything you've done. I have a lot of good stories about you, Doc, but I've always promised with the rugby code that what goes on the road stays on the road. So I'll bite my tongue, and I wish you the best, and I'm so glad to be on the field with you today. Appreciate it, bro. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Dan Carter. Dennis and I started playing back in 73 or 74 in Gainesville and continued up until about 6 or 8 years ago in Aspen. The stories I have to tell probably would not be appropriate for other people's use, but he's a great egg and a good player and a lot of fun. Well done, Dennis.
What to say about Doc Frisch that hasn't probably been said yet, but you know, I've actually known him since I was 4 years old, being a little scamp running around at Pat Reeve Park watching him and my uncle play. So it's a big day for all of us, man. It's going to be emotional by the end of it as well, just considering how much and how long he's been a part of this club. Couldn't be happier to be a part of it. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Doc, you know, I know you don't know me that well, you know, but, you know, FAU Rugby supports you. You know, we've all supported you. Thank you for supporting us for so many years. It's been something that, you know, it takes special people to, you know, make a community like this, and you're a big part of it. So, you know, just wanted to give my regards, you know, and, you know, good career. Have a nice one, all right?
So how was it like to play your last game? How does that feel?
It feels old, but it's my brain says it's right. My heart says it's the most worst thing I've ever done.
I'll probably see you back on the field, most likely.
I hope so. And
Will we not? I'm thinking
from
we
your
can.
mouth to God's ear.
Like, Frank, I thought you were retired. Are you coming back?
Retired years ago. Retired when I left Australia.
We're going to see what the legend is about, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. You know, if he stands on the line, you don't raise your flag,
Of course,
right?
I understand. I know where this game's going.
And
I know who we're playing for.
Everything is foul play against him.
Yes.
You're another person who has been playing for quite a while. When are you planning to retire? Or is that never going to happen?
Oh, who knows? If there's a B game here and there, old boys game here and there.
You can always switch you can always switch your twin in for yourself, right? So
I can always do that.
yeah, okay, well, have a good game.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Manuel Ignastu. Hey Doc, you've been great to this club. You were a legend here before I came in 2018, and no one stopped talking about you since. I was referred to you with my foot injury. You helped me with my insert. It has changed my entire adult life of playing rugby, so thank you for that, and thank you for all you've done with this club.
Hey there, Dr. Frisch. What can you say about a man like Doctor? He's a legend. I've known him since he came to Boca. Played against him, with him, loved the man, toured with him. He is a legend, not only in his mind, but in reality. It's always a pleasure to know the Doc. I look forward to strapping it on with him right now and having a last game with that man. Thank you very much.
Have you played against him?
Many times.
And how did you treat him?
Viciously.
Oh, I'm sure,
He was a, well, I won't say it. It's PG.
But he's always there. Huh?
He's always
there. Okay.
Yep. He's always right behind me.
Well, I remember Dennis back in '87 when I first started playing with him in the traditional Boca Bombers B-side. Had great shirts. It was a great time. And I've been playing with Dennis ever since. He's my buddy that got me to Aspen. I've been playing with him in Aspen ever since. We're playing there when he's playing in other teams, but we've always had a great time.
Doc, it's amazing how long you've been playing with the club and helping the club. We really appreciate it, and we really appreciate you. I hope you have a great game.
You look so young, guy. You're right. Doc, this is for you. I met you when I was 15 and I was a little scrawny little young man. You've actually grown up to a grown, strong 41-year-old man. As I'm watching you play out here right now, looking like the all-star you are, what the hell are you doing? Both my knees hurt. You're a better man than me. I love you. Oh my God.
Dennis, you're an absolute legend. There is no one better I would have loved to play rugby with in the last 15 years. It's been an absolute pleasure, and happy retirement, because at some point we all have to do it. And I think I'll follow your lead and also retire. All right, all the best. All the best. Cheers.
Harold, no punches today, yeah? No punches, please.
I've never punched once in my life. Never.
Okay, that's okay. It's good we got that.
You obviously have
it's good that we got that cleaned up. Okay.
Clear that up.
Ashley. Oh, we can't have this on video because I'm about to tell how I might be influenced.
No, don't worry, don't worry.
Circle it up, guys. Anyone tackles Doc Frisch within 5 meters of the try line, that'll be a red card, and they have to run during the time of the red card.
So we have a special jersey presentation for you.
Yeah. That's for me? Don't be shy. Come on. Thanks, bud.
Good job, Lefty.
Yeah. All right.
You ordered those for China? Triple X.
Triple X. Not bell bottom?
That's what makes it special. That's what makes it special. I think we already have about 15.
Yeah, they won't.
All right, I just wanted to say thanks to Doc Frisch for everything that he's done for the club. He's really been an influence to everybody around the team, including myself. He was the welcoming force when I came into the club back in 2005. And he's been just kind of constantly there helping the club in any way that he can. I really want to thank him for the 40 years that he's given to the club.
It was great being out there for his last game. He's been solid for us for our club, like the whole time. Edit that out. Cut that. But yeah, no, like as soon as I came into this club, first 2 weeks I injured my ankle. He took a look at it. Brilliant. You know, he's a stalwart for the club. He's still playing, into his 60s, man. That takes some skill. That takes some skill and brawn. And it's been a beautiful day. Thank you for all the supporters for coming to watch us. And I enjoyed myself today, and I'm gonna go have a well-earned beer. All right.
Hi, this is Chris Carr, aka Carboy, one of the original Boca FAU Lynn University startup team, and been with Dennis forever. Watched decades of him playing, and then retired after about 20 years and got sucked back out to Aspen with Florida because of him, and then played another 23 years there. So this was an honor seeing him play his last game for Boca today, and earlier this year I got to see him play his last game in Colorado. It's been a great ride. Thanks for all the memories and the memories to come, and for putting everybody back together, at least from the knee down. And love you, man. Speaking for everybody. Take care.
Thank you. So it was a great experience playing with Dennis one last time. Dennis and I played a couple dozen old boys games together, and we went on tour together twice, once to Colombia and then once to Dominican Republic. So it's just, once again, a great experience with Dennis. And I had to score because every game I played with Dennis, I've always scored. So when I saw the opportunity, I took advantage of it. I should have been planning ahead and had a red shirt underneath the referee jersey. Would have been an even better move. But Dennis, great player, done a lot for rugby. It was an honor to play with him, ref him one last time.
Hey Doc, great to be here to see you play your last game. It was an honor. Just want to let you know that if I ever have to pick a team to go on tour, you're the first name on the sheet. What you've brought to the club and to me as a friend is more than anything you can measure here on the rugby field. So you're a legend. It was an honor to play with you. I love you, man. Take care.
Doc, since the first day I was born, I knew we would be friends. I've watched you watch me grow up into the man that I am right now. Just know you have made this wonderful, wonderful rose blossom in a concrete jungle. I love you, Doc. You mean the world to me.
Only thing I actually brought were the keys. Yeah, they literally told me to join the blue squad. Now I'd have joined whatever squad. That's fine.
Go, Dallas. Go, Mikey! Larry was fun. Yeah! Yes, Nicky boy! Hey, great pass, Luke, mate. Luke, let's go, boy! Hey, you'll have this one. Hey, fair play, fair play, fair play. Wait, anyone?
You should. You do it.
What is about, boys? Thank you, boys. After 40 years with Boca and 50 playing rugby, my brain told me 5 years ago I shouldn't be doing this. My heart tells me I will always be doing this. I will be out to support you every time I can. I love you all. Thanks.
We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, buddy. Good job, buddy.
You made it. You made it. 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Impressive.
That's all it was 40.
Somebody give him an IV.
Thanks for coming out. All right. You were. Love you, man.
Put your time back there.
Hey.
Everybody wants it.
Let's go, everybody on the phone. I'm free. Good morning, America.
I want to say thank you. There are people here that have been playing with me in Boca since '83, all the way on up to people we played with last week. There are players from other teams that we played against and played Old Boys, and thank you for coming out for this. It means a lot, and it's really what rugby's all about.
Yeah.
This is what it's about right here, okay? So thank you very, very, very much. It seems kind of shallow, but it's the only words I can say. Okay.
Smile, Dennis. All right,
we got any?
All right, pints. You got all our shots yet? All right.